you say daddy's home?
We need to talk.
In my time being an anime fan, I have seen and heard of some crazy things. And today's topic, as clearly shown by the thumbnail, is something that also counts as one of those weird and crazy things. The JJK fandom, mainly the Gojo fandom, and the Makima fandom from Chainsaw Man have some problems. And today we're going to be discussing those problems and how maybe, just maybe, they should stop. I think the best place to get a good feel for these people and how they behave is to go to TikTok. Okay, so starting with this TikTok, it's a Gojo edit, and there's a trend with this edit where they usually use Usher's Daddy's Home for obvious reasons, and we can't do that. I can't play this on YouTube, so I'm just gonna put a random song to fill it in. As you can see, it's just a normal edit, a normal fan edit of Gojo doing Gojo things. Now, that's not the issue. The issue is these comments. We got a comment over here that says, "Gojo, expand my domain." Oh, you didn't think that was that bad? Okay, well, how about comments like, "My throat knows each vein," or "I know how to ride Gojo," or "Gojo is everywhere, but in me," or "Till the bed sheets mold from the moisture." Come on, guys. Come on, man. He doesn't even exist. Why are all these people fantasizing about a guy that doesn't exist to this extent? It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a real problem. And you think that's bad? Then here's a couple more comments from this one edit alone that I refuse to read because after the one I just read, I don't think I have the mental capacity to do so. It hurts to read these, so you read them instead. You may be thinking, "Oh, Rain, it ain't that big of a deal. These are just those comments. Clearly, they would never lead to anything real happening. I mean, how can that happen? It's not like Gojo is a real person." And you're right, but who said that it can't happen in real life? Probably not to a real Gojo, but to a figure. The Gojo figure incident, according to You Know You Meme, is the incident that refers to a viral video in which a TikToker, Azzy, covers a figure of Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen and her. I'm not gonna say it. By her blood that originates from a certain part of the woman's body during the period of the month. And this video is still up. You can look it up right now. I'm not putting it on screen because I do not want that on my video. But it's pretty dark and pretty sad. Just look at that poor figure. He didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it, but well, he got it. And also, I forgot to mention, spoiler alert, by the way, I'm gonna say something. Okay, if you are not a fan of spoilers, then stay back. Okay, I'm gonna say it. So, in the most recent chapters, or not the most recent chapter, but a couple of chapters ago in JJK, Gojo Gojo died. He died. And what did some fans of Gojo did when they discovered that he had passed? Did they tweet about it? Did they make a comment on a forum about it? Did they make a TikTok about how sad they were about it? No. They made a whole memorial for him in the middle of I think what seems to be a train station. I don't know what this is, correct me if it's not. But they made a whole memorial for Gojo. Again, this is a guy that does not exist. And they made a memorial for him, like as if the man was a real person. And it's just funny because it's not harming anyone. Realistically, none of this is harming anyone, well, besides the figure. God bless his soul. But besides the figure, no one is really being harmed, and it's not that big of a deal. It's just funny and it's interesting to look at how such a character can grab so many people's attention to the point, or in a way that makes them act out like this. Kind of funny. And now another fandom that kind of is as bad as Gojo's, but I guess not really as bad, but close enough, is the Chainsaw Man Makima fandom. More so the Makima simps, as I would call them. These guys are kind of similar to the goth girl simps, the type of guys that want to be chained up. Yes, that's a thing. Apparently a lot of people like the idea of barking or behaving like a dog to their favorite anime waifu. Now, unlike the Gojo comments, we're gonna go over to Twitter to see some Makima cosplays. Not because of the cosplay, no, for the comments, of course. Trust me, I'm only doing this for research. Okay, so here we are, a cosplay from Figalvão. Anywho, you can see her cosplay. She looks really nice. She does the cosplay really well. And let's see the first comment.
Oh yes, oh yeah.
Okay, well, surely the other comments aren't that down bad. It's probably the most liked one because it's the most down bad one, so surely the rest aren't that bad. I would barrel roll in burning hot coals and rip off all my fingers and toes just for a chance to smell your dirty socks.
You think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
I was thinking, maybe it's not a bad thing that everyone on the internet is degenerate. Maybe we really think about it, look into our hearts. Degeneracy is actually the gooners we met along the way.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I can't take myself seriously. I can't even see that.